My pace settles by the second block. The air is cool and dry. I pass the same bench I pass most mornings, and I stop looking at the bench long enough to actually read the small metal plaque bolted to the backrest. The name, the date, 4 words. The paint on the wood is chipped and it's gone where people still sit. The car rolls by slowly, and the tires crackle over the grit near the curb.
The ember stirs, the morning calls. Curiosity moves through it all.
You're joining me on the Ember Walk, where curiosity meets motion. I'm David Dysart. Together we'll take a few minutes to step through one idea that shapes the craft of enrollment. Documentation is respect. A lot of people treat it like cleanup, though. Something you do at the end if there is time. There's never time, so it never gets done. Then everyone acts shocked when the same questions keep coming up. That's not a time problem. It's a values problem. When you document your work clearly, you are telling the next person, I expect you to carry this. I want you to succeed without begging for my availability. I do not want you to be rebuilding my thinking from scraps. That is respect. When you do not document, you are doing the opposite, even if it's not what you mean to do. You're saying, figure it out. Catch up later. Ask me when I'm free. Hope I remember why I made that choice. That's not efficiency. That's transfer by inconvenience. I learned this writing training notes for something I thought I understood well. Once I tried to explain it in plain language, I saw how much of my process was sitting on memory instead of design. I had reasons for every step. I never put those reasons anywhere. The build looked clean from the outside because it worked dependably when I ran it. Inside, it depended on me remembering what I had meant 3 months earlier. That's just shaky work. The point of documentation is not to create a binder for no one to read. The point is to make the work legible. That means short, usable, and direct. What this is, why it exists, what good looks like, what breaks, what to check first when it breaks. No performance, no ceremony, just enough truth that someone else can think with it. This matters in enrollment because so much of the work gets inherited midstream. A counselor joins in the middle of the cycle, a staff member covers a process during leave, someone new owns a report that they didn't build. If all you leave them is a set of clicks, you leave them exposed. Respect shows up in clarity. So here's the question that matters today. What part of your work is still being passed down as oral tradition? What are people learning by rumor, memory, and interruption because no one took the time to write it plainly? Let your spark speak and let us know in the comments or DM me. What was that one thing, and how does it feel to tend to that flame? The plaque on the bench is small. It doesn't say much, but it says enough. Leave people enough context to sit down in your work without guessing what they are standing in. And that's the Ember Walk. The forge is yours now. Go make something worth the heat.
Step by step, the spark will talk. This is the end.